So when you get into, hi, this is Miss Boulay, sorry. So when you get into code.org, you're going to see lots of little blocks that you can use. And to do those blocks, you have to make sure that they're all clicked together like Legos, okay? So if you notice over here on the left, this big maze that has the Angry Bird in it and the silly little pig. Over on the top, you'll see Angry Bird, and he's got a little light bulb above his head. Do you see the light bulb above Angry Bird's head over here? And it has a number 2 next to it. It has 2 hints that it can give you if you click on that light bulb, right? And it'll ask if you want a hint. So if you're not sure what the directions mean and you need a hint on to help you get to navigate through code.org, please click on that. So when you get into code.org and you are starting to code, it's going to give you directions up here at the top next to Angry Bird. It looks like he's got a little speech bubble. And this one, it says, to get the bird to the pig, snap the E. So these are directions, east, north, south, and west. So in it gives you an arrow to show you. So it says to snap the E block onto the bottom of the when run block, then press run. So if you notice, it says when run. So this when run block here in my workspace, see it says workspace, and I've got 2 blocks there. You have to make sure that when run is connected to all the other blocks. So you notice it's got a little bump out here, and then my east block has a little indentation in here, if you can see my hand. All blocks have to be connected together to make the Angry Bird run. If they're not, you notice that it kind of goes into a little shaded mode. That means it's not going to do anything. So when I click on the run button, which is underneath my big maze over here on the left, he is going to go east in that direction 1 jump. So let's see what happens. Fantastic. So once you finish and you've completed the puzzle, it will tell you, congratulations, you completed the puzzle. And it'll ask, you always look for the big orange continue button, okay? So you will continue on, and it'll bring you up to your next lesson. Now I'm going to quickly kind of jump through a lot of these lessons because they're all just using the east, north, south, and west blocks to show you. So you always want to just look at your Angry Bird and look which direction he wants to go. I would suggest that as you get into larger codes, where your codes start to run down the screen, that you put 1 or 2 blocks in, just like there's 2 blocks, and click that big run button over here underneath the maze to check your code, because you don't want to have a whole bunch of code in there and it run and not work, and then you're not sure where it goes. But if you notice too, I'm going to click when run, but I want you to look at the code that's built here, and you'll notice that it'll be highlighted around it, like almost lit up, and that is showing you what steps the Angry Bird is actually taking. Sorry about that. So watch, when I click the run button, I want you to watch the code that's right here in the middle. So see, it's showing you the 2 blocks lit up. All right, when you're done, you're going to hit the continue button. So I'm going to jump up a little bit into some other lessons further along just to show you the different code buttons that are in there. All right, so you notice it's got some gray code here. These cannot be trashed. Notice the trash bin, when I go over to the trash bin, has a big no on it. So you have to keep the gray code buttons. If it's blue, it can be trashed, okay? So to separate, if you need to change something around, notice I grabbed the bottom block and moved it, but if I grab all 3 of these, they all drag down. So if you want to separate it, you have to click on the one that you want away from it and pull it down. And then you see it shaded and it's not being used anymore. All right, so that's another trick. I'm going to jump up a couple more skills just to show you some of the other blocks that we'll be using. So now here they've got north, south, east, and west. So you've got to decide, is it going up, north, down, south, going to the right, east, going to the left, west, when run. All right. I'm going to jump up to the last one, the skill. All right, and they're all pretty much the same. So hopefully you won't have any questions. If you do, please just feel free to raise your hand and Miss Boulay will come over and help you. And good luck coding.